Hi, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your December 1st to the 7th, 2024 reading for you. Now, I ask if this reading resonates with you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It helps me out tremendously. It gets this channel seen by the YouTube algorithm, so thank you so very much for doing so. And if you're interested in a private reading or a gift card for the holidays, check out my website, daneharttarot.com. It is listed in the description box below. Now, before we begin this reading, let us clear the energy space, raising our own energy vibration and releasing any negativity. This cleanse and meditation will be accompanied by a loud sound. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. Releasing all negativity from the body like storm clouds, letting yourself feel calm, centered, and at peace as we enter into this safe and loving space. All right, Sagittarius, let's see what the tarot has to say. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels and spirit guides. So we have the Four of Swords. We have the Death card reversed. We have the Page of Swords, angels and spirit guides. We have the High Priestess reversed. No, not the High Priestess, the Hierophant reversed, angels and spirit guides. We have the Fool, angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. The Ace of Pentacles. Ooh, the Tower reversed. That's how we like to see the Tower. We have the Ten of Swords. Interesting, interesting. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. We have the King of Wands. We have the Five of Pentacles. We have the Nine of Swords reversed. And we have the Four of Cups. So let me just make sure you can see everything, that everything's in frame. Fantastic. Okay. What's really interesting is that we're crowned by the Four of Swords. And Spirit is saying here, hey, listen, Sagittarius, calm it down, slow it down, Sag. You've got this. But you have to prioritize your sleep. When you get stressed, when you get overwhelmed, going to bed at night is going to be really, really, really important. I know a lot of you are saying, I have work to do, I have things to do, I can't. But just be very, very mindful of burning the candle at both ends, because that's not going to be where you want to be, especially this week, but just, for this time in general. But I do see a lot of stress here and needing to prioritize your sleep and needing to honor your story, but also prioritizing your rest. But do be mindful, put things on your plate saying, oh, but I love doing this. And then it becomes a thing that you have to do, and then you're not going to like doing it. So just be mindful during this week. With the Death card reversed, if you're born on the cusp with Scorpio, if you have Scorpio in your chart, you might find this part of your personality to be really annoying during this time. I mean, seriously, you can find Scorpios, there we go, to be really annoying this week as well. There's a secretive aspect to things. There's something that's being hidden, or we can also have a secretive aspect to ourselves. Sagittarius, we are kind of secretive when we want to be, or when we feel like it's needed. And it's not that we're being secretive. It's more like we're like, well, you don't need to know that information. It's not prevalent. Why would I bother you? Like, why would I ruin this? So just be mindful about this during this time. When it comes to other people being secretive, hiding things, there's just going to be an air about that during this week, that we're going to need certain things brought to the light, but they're going to want to stay in the dark. So that's going to be an important thing to note. With the Page of Swords, this is air sign energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. If you have air sign energy in your chart, if you have air sign energy in your life, it's going to come out very positively. The Page of Swords is being very open and honest with our inner child voice, meaning, this is what I need. This is what I need to pay attention to. This is how I need to move me forward. Where do I want to be? How do I want to be? What am I looking for? Those are all going to be very important kind of inner conversations that we have with ourselves. There is also going to be a need to really embrace the creative aspects of ourselves that we've ignored since we were little. Things that we really love doing, like it could be hula hooping and coloring, or it could be playing soccer and climbing trees. We need to kind of, find a way to incorporate that into our lives. And we might say, Dane, there are no good climbing trees. And plus, like, seriously, I can't do that. That's okay. Sitting outside and, taking a chair and sitting under a tree is also really good. But just reconnecting with that energy is going to be so important for you. Or just looking outside and admiring nature in a way that we forget to do as we get older and as, everything becomes so important and time ticks on so quickly. With the Hierophant reverse, this is Taurus energy. April 20th to May 20th is the time frame. Scorpio energy, I don't remember if I said, but it's October 23rd to November 21st. With the Hierophant being reversed, you can feel like you're being put into a box. You can feel, Sagittarius, like you're being forced to conform in a way that you just don't want to conform. You're really kind of like having this internal battle during this time of, where do I want to stand? What do I need? Where do I want to be? And so with the Hierophant coming forward, we can be having difficulty with Taurus energy, either personally if we have it in our chart or externally. But there's also a sense of wondering about, where do I fit in? How do I belong? Or do I not belong? And how do I carve out my own path? What is it that I want? What is it that I'm building towards? So just know that we're having a bit of it's kind of like the jacket is too small type of thing when you go to put on your winter coat and it's like, it's too small. And there's a sense of like, I don't like this. And I'm just feeling that, like, especially in the shoulders, where there's a sense of like, I don't want to be carrying this. I don't want to be doing this. I don't want this. And it's going to be a really intense reaction to things. With the Fool, we are going to find that this week really calls us to take a leap of faith, that really calls us to begin the Fool's journey, to say, you know what, if not now, then when? And if not me, then who? I'm going to go after my dreams and what I want. And you're going to find that there are certain hints around you where you've encouraged people to follow their dreams, or you've encouraged people to take that leap, and you see them doing something extraordinary, or you see them doing something that you yourself have always wanted to do and have been too afraid to. And now this week you're going to be like, I can do that too. I really can. With the Ace of Pentacles, it is God, source, spirit, however you see the divine, the universe, handing you a gift of prosperity and success and bounty and abundance. And it's like, it's time to plant that seed. It's time to plant the seed, to see yourself moving forward in your power, in what you want, and saying, you know what? I can now. I can. I have the ability to, and I have the power to. It then moves us to the Tower reverse. We are coming out of a tower time, a time that blew our minds, that have us looking at everything so differently. It doesn't have to be a time where people go, oh, que pecata, right? I feel so bad for you, such sympathy. There is this sense of, it can be a time that just was internally very hard for us, and people might not even know about it, which can be a double-edged sword, right? It can make us feel like, okay, I don't have to deal with that. But it can also make us feel like, why didn't they know it was hard? Why didn't they see me? And here, Sagittarius is like, I have to see myself. And it's coming out of a time that changed your world, that changed your perception, that changed your ideas. And now it's really seeing yourself. And it's saying, how do I move forward? How do I build? What do I want to build? Where am I going? With the 10 of Swords, this is overkill. You might be overthinking, you might be overanalyzing. I know, shocker for a Sagittarius, but we can definitely be doing this during this time. But we're also seeing ourselves be resistant to a huge change with the Death card, a huge transformation, but very much more comfortable with smaller transformations within ourselves. We're rising when others wanted us to fall, when we embrace our words, when we embrace our talent, and we look at things and we look at the way others had tried to hold us back, and we say, but this is my voice, and this is my power, and this is where I need to be for me. And so it is transformative, and it moves us to the King of Wands. It moves us to being a king within our own story for ourselves. And it brings us that kingly energy, that sense of I'm allowed to take up space. Heck, I was born to. I am embracing my voice, my power, my tenacity. And this is your fire. This is your brilliance. You are represented by the wands in the minor arcana. And so it's letting yourself take on that role of king. It's letting yourself shine and be powerful. Now, with the Five of Pentacles, it's very interesting that they're right next to each other. The King of Wands, where you embrace your power, you embrace your fire, you embrace your passion. And then the Five of Pentacles, where it's like, oh my gosh, I'm not worthy of this. It's a poverty mentality. I don't have to have nice things. I don't get to have nice things. And so here we need to be very mindful about this during this time, that we don't, step into our blessing just to step away from it and say, oh, no, 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 no. It shouldn't be me. Other people are so much more worthy. Why? Why are others so much more worthy than you? It is time, Sagittarius, to look at the struggles that you have been through. And instead of looking at the Five of Pentacles as I'm always going to be on the outside looking in, look at the Five of Pentacles and say, I've been through struggle. I've been through hardship. I've been through disappointment. I know it. I own it. But that has shaped me. Because no good story just has all sunshine and rainbows and butterflies in it. I mean, even if you're watching Cocomelon with little small children, right? It still has drama. It's just aimed for little tiny kids. So here, they lost their ball or the butterfly flew away. Here, it is looking at things and saying, my life is a beautiful story. And it has to have its adversity in it because that's just part of life. And you are claiming your power and you are claiming yourself and you are claiming your tenacity. And so honor your adversity. And yeah, sometimes things failed you, but honor your adversity because, the Five of Pentacles, it can also be, the institutions that were supposed to help you couldn't, they didn't, they failed you. And I'm not going to say that's okay, but it's like, look how far I've come and look how powerful I am. And then also, Spirit is saying, be the beacon of light you want to see in the world, which I know is totally cliche, but it's like, don't not see people. It's going to be very important. With the with the Nine of Swords reversed, it's coming out of a place of worry, anxiety, fear, panic attacks, doubts, overwhelmed, staying up until the wee hours of the morning because you can't sleep, because it's all just a lot. So here, being mindful that we're coming out of that energy, but also being mindful that we were in that energy. And so we need to honor the Four of Swords and kind of like take it slow. Calm down, center yourself. It brings us then this week to the Four of Cups. You are going to have your focus and Spirit is going to have their ideas. So just be mindful about this during this week. That you can feel very frustrated where it's like, but I need to do this. And Spirit's like, no, but you need to go this way. And it's not going to be little like, oh, it'd be very nice if you looked this way or did this or did that, a gentle tap on the shoulder. It's going to be, I tripped you and now you have to look at this. So it's going to be annoying, yes, but it's also going to be a very powerful thing where it's like, wow, I changed my perspective, or wow, I didn't see that coming. And you're going to look back at it and be like, wow, this week was a cornerstone week. It is. Moves us to our spirit message. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels. Ooh. So here we have the Wren reversed, and it says, be bold and confident. Use your resources to create your dreams. And that's what the King of Wands gives us, that boldness, that confidence, that sense of like, yeah, I'll use my resources to create my dreams. And the Five of Pentacles is like, well, no, you won't. It's what reverses that card. It's what makes that a little bit tricky. So seeing that within ourselves and knowing that we have to honor that we have this like two polarizing ways of being coming forward, and we have to honor the Five of Pentacles, the doubt, the fear, the chaos, the overwhelmingness, and then we have the King of Wands, the sense of I am powerful, I am tenacious, and I am moving forward like never before. It moves us then to our chakra energy, angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Oh, goodness. So we have clarity coming forward with the third eye chakra, and we have inner strength with the solar plexus chakra. So the third eye chakra is in the upright position, We are gaining a lot of clarity, a lot of insights through our dreams, through our daydreams, through letting our mind not be so rigidly confined, right? And then with the solar plexus, learning to trust our gut so that we can move forward in strength because we're we're shedding a shell, right? It's kind of like being an ice statue. It's breaking open and it's coming forward, but we're having fear around that, or there's a sense of like, I fear trusting myself. And this week is going to kind of push us, not kind of, it's going to push us to trust ourselves and to see ourselves in a positive light, but in a powerful light. It moves us then to our energy to be mindful of angels and spirit guides. Show me clearly, guide this reading, and show me clearly, angels and spirit guides. This is the Queen of Cups. Be mindful of emotional manipulation, emotional blackmail, doing it to ourselves. Oh my gosh, I need to be everything to everyone, having others do it to us. So here, just be mindful. This is water sign energy, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. We're having a bit of difficulty with Scorpio energy, but we're also having a bit of difficulty with lies and emotional manipulation. We're just not here for it, and yet we're going to feel so guilty and so pulled in, so just be mindful. It moves us then to our subconscious spirit message, which is the Oriole reverse, and it says a new creative venture is on the horizon. See it as a positive change. And we're looking at things and we're looking at this change coming forward, and it can be part of the four of cups where it's like, no, 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 I'm supposed to be focusing here. And so this is why we don't see it as that positive change. And yet it's a new creative venture is on the horizon. See it as a positive change. Step into and check in with that positive light and that power that guides you. It moves us then to the energy to be mindful of. The 10 of Wands will have a tendency to pile everything on us and be like, oh, I have to do this, I have to do that. Oh, your burdens, I can take hold of them. Don't worry, I got this. Don't worry, that doesn't matter. We'll burn the candle at both ends. We'll drain ourselves. We'll lose joy in things because we are demanding too much of us and we will have a burnout. Be mindful of this. We don't need it. It moves us then to a blockage in visualization when it comes to the third eye chakra. We're here with the clarity coming forward, the clarity, the insight, but focusing on visualizing. We can think, oh, that's silly. I read The Secret. I know this stuff. It didn't really work, or it didn't really manifest the way I thought it would, or I've been through all these struggles. It didn't work at all. But here, Spirit is saying, visualize. Visualize what you want. If nothing else, than to raise the energy vibration around you towards your dreams and to surround yourself with the imagery of your dreams and your power and let that be the powerful guide of your mind because we are what we create. Like we are our words and our thoughts. And that's what visualization is. It is bringing our thoughts to the place of creating something magnificent for us and seeing it. Because once we start to see it, it starts to become so much more real. And we're having a bit of problem with that. So just be aware. It brings us to the Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups is water sign energy, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. It is moving forward in the power of our hearts and what we love. It is saying there is so much more here to me and for me than what I can just see. It is also what I feel. So the heart guides you during this time, and you're going to be very drawn, Sagittarius, to people who are guided by the heart. All right. All right, Sagittarius. I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. May harmony always be with you. I am sending loving, healing energy to each and every one of you. I love you all, and stay safe. Let's end this reading with a meditation, a clearing away of negative energy, a raising of our positive energy as we embrace the power, intensity, and beauty of this time, of this week, and of ourselves. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. May you move forward in peace and in harmony, Sagittarius. May blessings and prosperity always be with you. Love you all and have a blessed week. Bye.